R as in Robert, E as in Edward, T as in Tom.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have a special guest today again.
What's up, everybody?
Jaime with his black 450 horsepower STI has visited us again today. What the fuck, bro? We have some questions that have to be answered. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because a lot more content is coming soon, and the giveaway at the 5,000 subscriber mark is coming as well. So like I said, today we are in the 2016 Subaru Wrx STI, and this beast is making 450 horsepower to the wheels. Okay, I have the dyno chart available.
Yep.
So we wanted to answer some of the questions that were brought up on the previous video, which should be somewhere around right here. And if you didn't see that video or didn't watch that video, go ahead and click the link in the description below. I'll have it right there for you guys to watch. Today we're just gonna go over the problems that he has been going through and the questions that you guys been bringing up to my attention on that previous video. So nonetheless, we're gonna get started. We'll give you guys a few reps later on and some pulls, and of course the problems that he's been having now due to having all these bolt-ons and stuff like that. So stay tuned if you want to watch this. It's going to be a pretty good video, an informational video to those of you that... Why are you fucking laughing?
Let's get on with the show.
Let's go.
Ready?
Okay guys, so we're pulling up the questions here on my previous video. Like I said, a lot of questions were brought up. So yes, this is a stock block STI. Transmission hasn't been upgraded as far as I know. Owner, nothing has been upgraded.
No, everything's stock.
Everything's stock. Okay, so how many miles are on the motor at the moment? Nice build, by the way. This is by another 04 STI. So currently he's at 54,710 miles.
Yeah, when I put the parts on the car, they were at around 48,000 miles on the car. That's when I went full bolt-ons and everything, 48,000 miles.
Outlier 117, sick build. Thanks, bro.
Appreciate your outlier.
But that dude better start looking for a new block. Anything over 400 on a stock block is rolling on a dice every time it's turned on.
I'm there, bro.
Comments.
I'm there. I feel you. However, you know, since the beginning, I always did my oil changes every 3,000 miles. I know Subaru recommended, you know, from the factory warranty like that, every 5,000. But I did every 3. I started off with AMSOIL. After that, I switched to Motul. Excess, I think that's what it's called. And now, after going full bolt-ons, because the E85 runs through the oil, I'm on another type of Motul. I just don't remember the name. I've only bought it once. So I switched over once. I haven't driven it that much. I don't remember the name, but it's specifically designed to handle like the pressures of E and all that stuff. So
Next question, McNugget 470 on FP green. I didn't know that was possible.
yeah, so I did buy the FP green secondhand. I got it from another local guy here. That dude's build was insane before mine. I think the setup that he had with the green was somewhere over 500, between 530 maybe to the wheels. I'm not 100% sure, but he was well over 500. So, you know, 470 plus, it's good to go.
So there you go, FP green, make over 500. Right, so let's see. You guys from El Paso? Yes, sir.
Yeah, both
born
from
and
El Paso.
raised.
Born and raised, yes, sir.
That poor EJ 257.
I will say the heat is what is. We'll talk about this later, but the heat is what's been causing a lot of problems.
It's currently 11:23 in the morning, and it's already 92 degrees. Wow, 1,700 fuel injectors. Car wouldn't be able to idle like you're doing no ingrown driving. Gosh.
What's the question?
I don't think it's a question. It's just like saying.
Oh, okay, so yeah, 1700s. You know, when I first got the car tuned, it had a rough idle. Again, I'll explain it more. There was some stuff that was actually wrong with the car. When I installed some parts on myself, I recommend, you know, going to a reputable shop if you're gonna get, you know, serious interior parts. If you're not if you're not certain of what you're doing, it was exhaust leaks that kind of caused some problems. So the 1700s were rough to begin with, but I mean, we're idling pretty smooth now. So shout out to my tuner, Goose Tune. He's been taking care of the car as well as Luis over here, and it's been good to go.
All right, this question is actually a pretty good question. What area are you at? He mentioned altitude. I have an STI that I once had tuned for the stage 2 setup by Crawford Performance in Oceanside. Since then, I moved to a different location in California and have been looking to work on my car and get different tune done. So,
what's the altitude of El Paso?
I mean,
we're in El Paso, Texas, so whatever the altitude is, I'm not really sure what we are if we're at sea level.
3,740. What is it? Square feet? Feet.
Square feet.
I don't know. Hold up. So the city elevation is 3,800 feet, 1,200 meters above sea level here in El Paso.
So there you go.
That's what it is. Has it popped yet? I don't know. You tell me.
No check engine lights.
Still running good.
So far, so good.
Has not popped yet. Okay, list mods in the description, return to stock and sell the mods separately. The market is horrible right now for getting rid of an STI, and mods are only hurting the overall financial recoupment from the sale.
So the previous video, the car was for sale. Just real quickly, I was trying to get into another vehicle, another platform. That car is gone. However, my goals haven't changed. But with, you know, the Rona and stuff going on, you know, I'm just gonna hold on to the car for right now. I don't think I would get my full value for the car. I think that's what he's trying to say. So yeah, all the parts, the Luis, you want to list in the description?
Yeah, I'm gonna list them in the description. Sorry if I didn't list them in the last one, but I'll put them on this one. Question: before anyone says this is stupid, I'm sure the owner of the car is well aware that of what would eventually happen to your block at this kind of power. I'm sure he's not trying to promote longevity either. This is strictly a flex and shall remain so. Sick ride, bro.
I appreciate you, man. As far as the the flex, yeah, I mean, when you first get into a Subaru, you know, basic bolt-ons, you're good to go. Once you start upgrading, you know, the turbo, the fuel system, stuff like that, it starts to put a wear and tear on the motor and everything else, of course, obviously. You know, any Subaru owner who's got that much money into it would know. Long-term goal for the car or longevity? No, I I don't expect it to go. I don't expect it to go for that many more miles. I'm at 54,000, like you said. If I hit 60, cool. I mean, I'm not racing it every day. I'm not. I'm just, it's kind of like a daily driver slash weekend warrior. So if you maintain the or if you keep up with the oil changes, you'll be good to go and stuff like that. It's the small things that kind of make the motor last. So.
Random question by Phoenix Wrx. Do you get paid by YouTube? Yes, I do. It's not a whole bunch, and I'm not doing it because of the money. I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna say full of shit, but I just do it for fun. I actually like doing videos.
So I don't get paid for the videos, so
I don't even charge these motherfuckers to make the videos. So I don't charge them to take photos. I'm not doing it for the money. Okay, guys. So. Humble as fuck. We're gonna go into the problems that he actually had while he's been on this wild tune and wild modifications to his car. Let me just go over them real briefly. I think I have them on my phone. And we're back. So again, I'm gonna go over the list one more time. I'm gonna put on the description below. IAG Aos, IAG fuel rails, IAG fuel lines, IAG TGV deletes, IAG air pump deletes, Grimmspeed electronic boost controller solenoid, agency quad tip catback, Invidia catless downpipe, AM cold air intake, Madusa equal length header, equal length header, Cobb flex fuel kit, Cobb fuel pressure sensor kit, Cobb accessport, Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, and then of course the injectors, 1700s, ID 1700s, NG Cave one-step colder spark plugs, Walboro 450, FP Green, the Turbo Uppipe, Turbo Inlet, SMY dual gauge pod, which he has in the interior here, AM wideband plus oil pressure sensor, and ETS 3-inch front mount intercooler with the pipings. So
I don't know if it's mentioned there. Did you say I have a Tial Q BOV?
Oh, tile blow off valve.
And I also got the with the Walboro 450, you do need a wiring kit. And what else did I forget to mention? I also got, to help with the heat and cooling and stuff like that, I got the Getadome 2 cylinder 4 cooling mod. Like I said, I kind of also not prepped, wanted to make sure that my motor was gonna get cool and stuff like that, so spend a little more money on that stuff.
He has gotten plenty of codes right there. That's just one out of how many?
I think I got like 10.
10 codes in the lifespan of the last time we made that video to now. So
there's a story behind it though. So two things have happened. One, I was on the freeway and there was a pallet in the middle of the freeway, no way to avoid it. It was at night. I thought it was one of the arrows in the street, and it's on the freeway to make you exit. It wasn't race or anything like that, it was just at night. Ran over it. Exhaust leaks everywhere. Broke a couple bolts off, stuff like that. So that caused some codes to pop up. The second thing that happened, significant thing that happened, was I was, going to a local mall that we have here, and I almost got ran into by someone from out of town. So I ended up having to jump a curb to avoid, getting like T-boned. And by doing that, I smashed up my wheel, smashed up my tire, kind of messed up the front fender, and a whole bunch of things came loose. More codes through that. And then last but not least, the heat's been real killer out here. A couple weeks ago, it was like 110 for like 5 days straight. In El Paso, you can handle heat, 90s, 100s, but like you can feel the difference when it starts hitting like 105 to 110. The car is like, nah, they don't like it. I don't like it. They don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it. Freak that. I hate the heat. Right. So, going through the codes, the first one that I see here is P0455, evap system leak detected, large leak. So you want to give an intake on that, what it was?
We couldn't narrow it down specifically. bunch of boost leaks, a bunch of exhaust leaks that I guess combined. We did find 2 serious leaks by the what would you call it? The line that goes to the blow-off valve to the intake. The
vacuum line?
Yeah, I guess. So there was a couple vacuum lines that were busted. We replaced that. We found a bunch of exhaust leaks from the downpipe to the exhaust. That was pretty much 10% sealed. That's how bad it was. Shout out to Patterson Performance, Manny at Patterson Performance. He helped me out with that. Was able to install the Grimmspeed adapter, which I didn't know I needed at the time. And some gaskets, and good to go, stuff like that. So
okay, then we have the next one, P2088 intake cam position actuator 1 parentheses RH control circuit low.
Yeah. So what we found out with that one was one of my plugs for the what are they called? Sorry guys, I'm not a doctor.
A doctor? We're not an engine doctor.
Yeah, we're not engine doctors. Anyways, one of the spark plugs wasn't getting spark. Ended up replacing the plugs to them. I don't know what they're called. And yeah, they somehow got it to work. I don't really remember.
This next one, he got 2 codes, P0230 and P2195. P2195 front O2 sensor, signal bias / stuck lean, and P0230 fuel pump primary circuit.
Read the other codes.
Which ones?
Just keep reading them.
Okay, so there's more. Front O2 sensor, signal bias, same thing. P2088 again, intake cam position actuator. P0172 system too rich, extreme fuel timing. P0455 evap system leak, detected large leak. Fucking shit, and I think that's the end of it.
Codes when I ran over a pallet, had to run over a curb. Stuff came loose. That's on me. Shout out to Goose too, and he was able to help me out along the way. Any problem that we find, he'd send another tube just to correct it. We did remove some stuff, so we were able to I guess cut out those sensors or bypass those sensors that we didn't need anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Got the parts fixed. I was able to get another map, a final map that I'm on right now, which I'm not making full power at. I'm at 21 pounds, but the car is running, as good as it can be. Better than before, almost.
Previously was making 24 pounds.
In the turbo, the FP green is internally gated, has busted. It's not completely busted, but it's something wrong with it. So it's making a noise. I don't know if that has anything to do with me not making full boosts. Again, nothing is wrong with the turbo. I can still do pulls and stuff. I'm just not making as much power.
Hey.
Oh, we got a wild up Wrx out there.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can see.
That covers pretty much. That covers pretty much all the little details that significantly affected this car. And
Since the last video.
so yeah, that's pretty much all the problems this car has had, and from that previous video until now. Right now it's running good. Hopefully nothing happens to it. Furthermore, I'll strap my GoPro. I'll try to strap that motherfucker on the engine bay. I'll find somewhere to put it so you guys can hear that Tial blow-off valve, because it's not like any other blow-off valve. It's just a little different. Just a little different.
The codes also in the
description below. That way you guys can check it out and see well, give us your intake and see what other codes you guys been pulling. So whoever has made some modifications to y'all's vehicles, and you know, we can just communicate and see what the hell's going on. Oh, did you hear that pop?
Sorry.
That was good. That was good.
It's a big breakfast.
So, yeah, guys. So, if, like I said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A lot of more content is coming soon. Shout out to Jaime for coming through again and letting us have some content for the channel. My car, I just received my carbon fiber lip from Taiwan. I'm stoked. It looks badass. I'm gonna be making an install video here pretty soon, so I'm stoked, guys. It's coming up. It's coming along pretty good.
How much more horsepower?
That's gonna add a lot of downforce. It's gonna give me 100 horsepower extra.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm gonna take it to the track, destroy the car. There's back on. I'm gonna put my canards back on from my previous bumper. So, oh guys, it's gonna look. I hope it's gonna look fucking good. So,
More questions, concerns,
just
ideas, ways to help out.
comment down in this video, and hey, look, that's yeah. So just comment down below and follow the team, guys. Stock Boys Official on Instagram. Follow this motherfucker at jmeadow_125. So if you have any more questions, just put them down in the comments below. If you want to see more content like this on this car, or more follow-up videos, or in any other car, we have Danny, who's building his block. He actually is building his block.
No, you gotta close deck.
Oh, he got a closed deck.
Closed deck, FP black build. Full set.
FP black. So if you want to see that one, comment down below and I'll make it happen. I'll get that car on the channel for you guys, and we'll review that thing. It's a monster. It's
a little faster than mine. Relax.
Yeah, it's a little bit faster, just a tiny bit. We have Darian. He has a different setup than Jaime. He has like a ETS, you know, catback exhaust. So
FP blue, stuff like that. He's more or less around the same power goal as mine.
So I mean, different setups with bolt-ons. Sounds a little bit different, but pretty much same power. Like I said, only Danny is the only one that has a closed deck, or is going closed deck. So I'll get his car. He actually races down in an actual track, or a drag strip, whatever you want to call it. So he's
comparison videos coming soon.
Yeah, so comparison between Danny's, Jaime's, and Darian's, all three exhaust, all three power bands and stuff like that.
All different setups.
We'll put them down in this video. We also have our new member and the group. His name is Andres. He has a Subaru Wrx STI Type RA. So he's gonna let me review his car. He has a few mods on it as well. Nice car. So we'll get that rolling. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Like I said, thank you so much for watching all my videos. I see who's actually active in the channel, liking it.
Make sure to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe, because that 5K giveaway, trust is gonna be good. So again, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace out. As long as my GoPro doesn't fall, bro.